Hello football fans, welcome back to. Today we're diving into Premier League managers who left behind solid foundations for their successors, paving the way for sustained success. These managers were architects, builders, leaders who understood that true success in football is about far more than just the next match. Let's take a closer look at 7 of them. First up, we have to talk about the gaffer at Anfield, Jurgen Klopp. Since taking over in 2015, he's transformed Liverpool into European giants. Remember that Champions League trophy in 2019? And their first Premier League title in 30 years? That was Klopp's magic. He built a team that played with a swagger and belief that we hadn't seen from Liverpool in decades. More than that, he created a culture, a philosophy that runs through the club from the academy to the first team. His successor will inherit a squad filled with world-class talent, a state-of-the-art training ground, and most importantly, a winning mentality. Klopp's success wasn't just about winning trophies, it was about setting up a system and a mentality that could last for years. Liverpool is still reaping the rewards of his foundation. Klopp's Liverpool is a testament to the power of long-term vision, of building something special brick by brick. Next, we travel down the M62 to Old Trafford, the theatre of dreams, to talk about Sir Alex Ferguson. Fergie's departure from Manchester United in 2013 left a void that they're still trying to fill. But what a legacy he left behind. This was a man who didn't just manage a football team, he built a dynasty. Under his reign, Manchester United became the most successful club in English football, with 13 Premier League titles, 2 Champions League trophies, and a cabinet full of other silverware. Think about that for a moment, 38 trophies in 26 years, that's just remarkable. His managerial blueprint, his DNA, still influences the club today. The emphasis on youth development, the attacking football, the never-say-die attitude, that's all Fergie. He set the gold standard for Premier League managers, and his impact on Manchester United will be felt for generations to come. From one legendary manager to another, our journey takes us south to North London, to the Emirates Stadium, the home of Arsenal. This iconic venue has witnessed countless memorable moments and has become a fortress for the Gunners. And when you talk about Arsenal, you have to talk about Arsene Wenger. Known affectionately as Le Professeur, Wenger's influence on the club and the sport is immeasurable. His 22-year reign at Arsenal was nothing short of transformative. Wenger didn't just manage a team, he built a legacy. He arrived in 1996, a relative unknown, but with a vision that would revolutionize English football. Wenger was a visionary, a man ahead of his time. He brought new ideas, new methods, and a fresh perspective to the game. He introduced innovative training techniques, dietary regimes, and a focus on player psychology, which were groundbreaking at the time, and a continental flair to the Premier League. His teams played with a style and grace that was previously unseen in English football. Remember, this was a time when English football was still very much stuck in its ways. The game was physical, direct, and often lacked finesse. But Wenger, he challenged the status quo. He wasn't afraid to question traditional methods and push boundaries. His teams, especially that side of 2003 to 2004, known as the Invincibles, went an entire league season unbeaten, a feat that remains unmatched in the modern era. Played a brand of football that was a joy to watch. Their fluid passing, movement, and attacking prowess were a testament to Wenger's philosophy. Wenger's legacy at Arsenal goes far beyond trophies. It's about the culture he instilled, the players he developed, and the memories he created. He oversaw the club's move from Highbury to the Emirates Stadium, securing Arsenal's financial future and ensuring they remained competitive at the highest level. Wenger's Arsenal was a breath of fresh air, a team that played with flair, creativity, and a sense of adventure. A team that captured the imagination of fans around the world. His influence extended beyond the pitch, inspiring a generation of managers and players. Now, not all legacies are built on trophies and titles. Sometimes it's about building a club from the ground up, about establishing a culture of hard work, discipline, and consistency. And that's exactly what David Moyes did at Everton. Moyes took over at Goodison Park in 2002, and for 11 years, he was the heartbeat of the club. He didn't have the biggest budget, but what he did have was an eye for a player, a knack for getting the best out of what he had, and an unwavering belief in his methods. Moyes' Everton were known for their organization, their work ethic, and their ability to grind out results. After Moyes' departure in 2013, Roberto Martinez inherited a squad that was well-drilled, well-organized, and full of players who were ready to take the next step. Moyes' legacy at Everton is one of stability, consistency, and overachievement. Let's be honest, you can't talk about impactful Premier League managers without mentioning Jose Mourinho. Love him or hate him, there's no denying the man's a born winner. And his first stint at Chelsea from 2004 to 2007 was nothing short of extraordinary. He transformed Chelsea from perennial underachievers to Premier League champions in the blink of an eye. Mourinho's Chelsea was a force to be reckoned with. They were defensively solid, tactically disciplined, and ruthless on the counter-attack. His successor, Avram Grant, inherited a squad that was brimming with confidence, resilience, and a hunger for more. Mourinho's legacy at Chelsea is one of dominance, of tactical masterclasses, and of a winning mentality that permeated every corner of the club. Now, when people talk about Manchester City's dominance, the name Pep Guardiola immediately springs to mind. His tactical genius and relentless pursuit of perfection have transformed the club into a powerhouse, both domestically and in Europe. Under his guidance, City has broken numerous records, showcasing a brand of football that is both beautiful and effective. But before Pep, there was Manuel Pellegrini, a manager who often gets overlooked when discussing City's rise to prominence. Pellegrini's tenure may not have been as flashy, but it was crucial in setting the stage for what was to come. His calm demeanor and strategic acumen provided the stability the club needed during a period of transition. Pellegrini arrived at the Etihad in 2013 and played a pivotal role in laying the groundwork for City's current success. His arrival marked the beginning of a new era, one where City would consistently challenge for top honors. He brought with him a wealth of experience and a clear vision for the team. He instilled a winning mentality, guiding City to their second Premier League title in his first season in charge. This achievement was not just a testament to his tactical prowess but also to his ability to motivate and inspire his players. The 2013-2014 season remains one of the most memorable in the club's history. Pellegrini's greatest achievement was creating a team that was ready for Pep. He laid the tactical and psychological foundations that Guardiola would later build upon. His emphasis on teamwork, discipline, and attacking football created a squad that was not only talented but also cohesive and resilient. He fostered an attacking style of play, encouraged his players to express themselves, and built a squad that was capable of competing with the best in Europe. Pellegrini's City was known for its fluid, attacking football, a precursor to the high-intensity, possession-based game that would become synonymous with Guardiola's tenure. When Pep arrived in 2016, he inherited a team that was already well-versed in possession-based football. This seamless transition allowed Guardiola to implement his ideas more effectively and quickly. The players were already accustomed to a high level of tactical discipline and technical proficiency. Pellegrini's legacy at Manchester City is one of quiet efficiency, of building a solid foundation, and of creating a team that was ready to be molded into a world-beating force. His contributions may not always be in the spotlight, but they are undeniably significant. Without Pellegrini's groundwork, the Guardiola era might not have been as successful as it has been. Finally, we head to the Potteries, to Stoke City, a club that, for a time, became synonymous with a certain style of play under Tony Pulis. Known for their rugged, no-nonsense approach, Pulis's Stoke was a team that opponents dreaded facing. They were tough, resilient, and masters of the long ball game. But after Pulis, it was Mark Hughes who took the reins at the Britannia Stadium. Hughes, a manager with a different footballing philosophy, sought to change the perception of Stoke City. Hughes took over a team that was known for its physicality, its ability to outmuscle opponents, and its relentless work ethic on the pitch. Their direct style of play, often characterized by long balls and aerial duels, was effective but not always pleasing to the eye. Despite this, Stoke City had an uncanny ability to grind out results, often securing crucial points in tough matches. But Hughes had a different vision for Stoke. He wanted to transform the team, to bring a new identity to the club. He wanted to evolve their style, to make them more pleasing on the eye, and to introduce a more sophisticated approach to their play. Hughes aimed to make Stoke City a team that could dominate possession, to play with flair and creativity while still maintaining their competitive edge. He wanted his players to be confident with the ball, to take risks, and to entertain the fans with their skill and ingenuity. Hughes brought in players like Xherdan Shaqiri and Bojan Krkic, flair players who could unlock defenses and excite the crowd. These signings were a statement of intent, signaling a new era for the club. Flair players who could unlock defenses and excite the crowd. Their technical abilities and creativity added a new dimension to Stoke's play. He encouraged his team to play a more possession-based style, to control the tempo of the game, and to be more patient in their build-up play, to be braver with the ball at their feet, to take on opponents, and to create more goal-scoring opportunities through intricate play. Hughes's legacy at Stoke is one of evolution, of trying to play a more attractive brand of football, and of showing that even a club with a reputation for being direct and physical could adapt and evolve. His tenure at Stoke City is remembered for the transformation he brought, making the team more versatile and dynamic, and of showing that even a club with a reputation for being direct and physical could adapt and evolve. Hughes proved that with the right vision and approach, any team could reinvent itself and achieve success in a new way. So, there you have it. From Klopp's well-balanced squad at Liverpool to Mourinho's dominance at Chelsea, these managers have set up their clubs for long-term success. It's clear that building a solid foundation isn't just about winning. It's about laying the groundwork for future triumphs. Which manager do you think had the most lasting impact on their club? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more football insights. And we'll see you in the next video.